There we go. Times Square is one of the world's top tourist destinations, and tourists are always guaranteed to run into some pretty famous characters. Kids, you want to see this. Karina Huber shows us that, well, you have to be careful because it's not always a pleasant experience.
If you visited Times Square in the 1970s, you were bound to bump into some unsavory characters. Now, it's the furry kind you have to watch out for.
It's a little scary. They came up to me, just kind of put their arm around us, and just after we were done, they did force money out of us. We tried to give them like $1, and they were like, oh, there's 4 of us, we need $4.
In Times Square, Elmo, Cookie Monster, and Minnie Mouse are all buddies and like to work together. It's hard to get a picture with just one of them. The whole crew tends to show up when the cameras come out, and they all want a tip. If you don't pay them, their friendly vibe fades fast.
Their goal is to make money. They are nothing more than panhandlers, but are doing it in a way that is a little softer than somebody just putting out their hand.
But the bad behavior goes beyond panhandling. Spider-Man was arrested for groping a woman. Cookie Monster shoved a 2-year-old, and Elmo was caught spewing anti-Semitic rants at tourists.
Because of this, the city wants to know more about the people inside the costumes. City Council is currently drafting a bill that would require all wannabe Elmos and other characters to have background checks and get a certificate before putting on their work suits.
Sesame Street, which owns some of the characters, supports the new initiative. Larry Oakner is a senior partner at Core Branding, which advises companies on branding.
I think that the possibility that there might be legal issues pretty far-fetched. I think it's just general good brand stewardship that these companies don't want somebody who isn't representing them to appear as one of their characters.
But there's little they can do about that. The First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution protects their right to dress up in costume. But it might be legal to regulate them, and that would help weed out the bad from the good, of which there are many.
Nothing rude, and no one copped a feel. Maybe I didn't pay enough money. That's what you get for dollars. I'm sure Lincoln might have got me a little squeeze at least. Snow White, who knows?
In New York, even the tourists are characters. Karina Huber, CCTV, New York.